What did you think of as two variables that would have a direct relationship?
Being hungry and having to feed.
Being hungry increases food consumption? Is that? Very good. So I bet somebody's hungry.
Always.
Always, yeah. Yes.
The more you hours work, the more you get paid.
Hours worked and paid. These are great examples. Does anyone else want to share?
I was
Yes.
giving her snaps for that one.
Oh, yeah. That's
I never thought of
I
that.
never thought of that one, yeah. What else? I usually have, like weight in food, you know, the more you eat. When we have this many women, unfortunately, we're worried about that. But of course, just because I have the arrows going up, it would also be true that if being hungry decreased, then food consumption should decrease. And hours worked increases. If it decreases, it. Now, are these perfect relationships where you get a perfect one, do you think? No, right? We don't always eat when we're hungry, and sometimes we skip meals even though we are hungry. So in behavioral sciences, we never get perfect ones or negative ones. We just get as close to perfection as we can. They're trying to get it, 0.8, 0.9, they're pretty happy with strong relationships. But we won't have perfect relationships. There's always an exception. Always an exception. Even there's an exception to the more you exercise, the less you weigh. Because bodybuilders are trying to do what? They're trying to gain muscle, and what weighs, guess what? Weighs more than fat. Muscle, yep. Closest door. Great examples. What can you think of as an example of an inverse? This was direct. What's an inverse? Yes.
Okay, so the more time you spend pregnant,
Say a word from more. Okay, times pregnant.
time pregnant,
Time
Decreases the time
until baby
until the
comes.
baby comes, the due date.
Oh, okay, yes.
It's due to the baby.
So the longer you're pregnant, the less far away you are from your due date. Brilliant. Yes, good one.
The amount of time doing your lab notebook decreases the amount of time you watch Netflix.
Yes, so we'll say homework increases Netflix time. Yeah, no Netflix and chill when you got your lab due. Oh, that's recorded. Okay. What else?
Said the amount of time spent prepping for your next morning or prepping for your next day, and then your level of stress in the morning.
Yes, exactly. The more familiar you are with what you do in the classroom, the less stress you have, or the more you prepare for an exam, hopefully the less stress you'll have. Very nice example. Very good. What did you think of as something that, or two variables that might not have a relationship at all?
We said the color of the trees
Mm-hmm.
versus how many times you have to tie your shoe. Oh, okay, the color of the trees according to how many times you see a squirrel.
Oh,
Sneezing a squirrel. I don't know what she said, really.
Oh, okay.
so they were saying what color the tree is versus how many times you see a squirrel. I like the tying a shoe better because then I'm thinking, well, if the tree is brown, because there's no leaves on it, it's winter. What if the squirrels are in hibernation? I don't know. You know, I don't know.
It was
She's mixing up with the other one.
Oh, okay. It was tying
the
shoes.
one with the squirrel, we said sneezing.
Oh, sneezing. I like that one.
But the one with the trees was tying a shoe.
Sneezing and number of times you see a squirrel. Then the other one was tying shoes and the color of trees.
Yes.
Yes. Good. I I went to university with a friend that was allergic to squirrels. So that would be the exception to the rule. That's why we could not have a perfect relationship. When she saw them, she seized her not. But okay, so what did you get here? What was the strongest relationship for number one?
Negative.
Right. And for number two? 0.98. Exactly this one. It's a trick because they're equal in strength, right? Equal in strength. 0.8 is strong. Direct. Nice. Negative 0.92. Strong. Inverse. And weak. Direct. Now let's see what this has to do with assessment. I'm going to exam 4, clicking on exam 4. I'm clicking on the homework that is due. Look at these true-false items. Take a couple of minutes and we'll do them together.